Well, welcome back to Shimpling Park Farm. Well, August is a fantastically busy time on the farm, as you might imagine, both on the sheep front and on the crops front. Well, all the lambs have been weaned now. That means coming away from their mums because the milk's dried up, really. So Cameron and George are weighing the lambs and putting them into different weight groups so they know what fields to put everybody in. See, some fields have more richness than others. We only ever finish them on grass and clover, never any concentrated foods. They're going into this weighing machine. The big ones are going to the left. The small ones are going to the right. And the ones that are nearly ready have gone into a beautiful clover field in our agroforestry scheme. They've an experiment grazing in among the trees, and they're looking pretty happy on it. Then all the sheep seemed to go walkabout across the farm. Some of the older ewes, the mummy sheep, went one way across the farmyard. Some of the younger ones went to a field on the other side of the farmyard. Then some of the sheep had to come back from the other side of the main road. Some cars had to wait a bit, but they were incredibly kind and patient. Then some of the lovely lambs went across the main road the other way to the best clover fields. Well, it's been quite a busy few weeks for our fantastic shepherding team. Right, ram sale day. What are we going to buy?
Rams.
How many are we going to buy?
4, if we can twist John's arm.
We score on various criteria. So this is about sort of mainly about sort of mothering ability, and this is about the quality of the meat more.
So make sure his bottom teeth come up to his palate and don't sort of go too far in, like undershot or overshot.
Okay.
That basically indicates they want to be able to graze tightly to the ground. If they can't effectively graze, then they'll waste away. But the most important thing with being a ram is he has to have a really correct mouth, because he's going to breed progeny that need to be able to graze effectively.
What are you checking?
Just making sure the testicles are firm, no lumps, no jelly-like.
You all right?
Yeah, good pair.
My name's Chris Hodgkins. We farm Wairiri Romneys, which are a New Zealand breed of Romney in West Sussex.
Good rams this year?
Yeah, but I mean they've grown on very well actually this year. It's been a good year. So on their live weight they would be bigger probably than normal.
What do you think is the most exciting thing you've got here today?
You people, you people, because you can imagine from my point of view, it's a very sort of scary operation. You get all this lot sorted out, all these rams sorted. We email everybody up, and at 10 o'clock in the morning this morning, I'm thinking, I hope they're all going to turn up.
You've decided?
Yeah, we've decided.
What?
I'm not telling you, it's a secret. Otherwise you might spread it about. Lucky 19.
You a bit nervous?
Yeah, it's sort of slightly strange. Yeah, I'm always a bit nervous before bidding. Only because if you want to get the rounds you want to get, you might not get them. 17.
They are a little lively.
Away we go, under the stick there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what, he'll do the neighbour's sheep when he's done yours. Where are we going? Who's got what for him? Somebody got 15 on him. 15, 14, over 1,000 for him, over 1,000, money 1,000, money 1,000. 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700, 1,700, 1,800, 1,800, 15, 1,900, 1,900, 1,900 for him. 1,900 going to buy him. Away he goes. 15, 2,000. 2,000, can you milk him? 2,000 are out, away he goes, well done. John Palsy, 2,000. That's money, away he goes, John, I'll take 300.
Don't wave your hand as you're bidding.
Going next generation.
900.
We bought some rams, Alice. We
How many?
bought 4 rams, and I've spent £1,050 over the budget.
Right. And on the cereal side of the farm, or the crop side, they were incredibly busy as well, as harvest got well underway. How's it going?
Very good, yeah. And, on average over the whole lot of oats, it's quite a good year. It's quite a nice, easy crop to combine. It thrashes really easily.
Do you like oats?
Yes. I had my porridge this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it white?
With oat milk.
You had porridge with oat milk.
I do. Each one of those that I've already combined, these are the lines I'll be going up and down. This screen up here is testing the protein. It does moisture as well.
Yeah?
I've got new trailers, it's very nice.
How do you like the oats? They seem to be running well.
Yeah, very well, and they're yielding pretty well, so it's all good. And we're in a nice big field now, so you can actually sort of get your foot down a bit and start getting some hectares off.
Peter's asked me to rush over some rapeseed oil to grease something on the combine. I don't know why this always makes me laugh. You've got to tell me what you need organic rapeseed oil for.
That chain there, which drives the unloading auger from the corn going into the trailer,
Yeah?
needs lubricating all the time.
Okay.
It just dribbles a little on all the time. It's worth it. It's about 2 to 3 litres a year.
I don't know where traditions start, but one of ours is if we're combining on a Sunday, we always have a magnum. So today it's salted caramel.
So this is the beans of the wheat, yeah. I am not the combine driver, I'm just taking over from Peter while he has a cup of tea. We like to grow the beans because they fix nitrogen in the soil and they're very important for our rotation. So the beans get a terrible disease called chocolate spot in some years, and then you get very, very small amount of yield, and it's happened too many times. So what we do now is we plant them with another crop. So if they get the disease, it's fine because the other crop usually does well, and that's why we're just taking some risk out of growing a sort of a risky crop. But I'm really pleased with the yield, so we're definitely going to do it again next year.
It'll all go into the tank of the combine, and then after harvest it'll be separated out back into its separate crops. Bit of an experiment, but let's see. Sadly, it's turning out to be another really damp summer, which is making combining a bit difficult. If it's wet, the grains can't be thrashed out of the husks, and the grain has to be dry to store it and sell it. Anyway, there's always plenty to be getting on with while you wait for the sun to come out.
I'm going to NIAB, which is in Cambridge, it's our local botany institute, and they test seed. And so I'm sending off our spelt seed, and they test it for disease, but they also test it for germination and for vigour, because we only want to be putting the best seed in the ground.
So you're going to keep your own seed from the crop you harvested this year?
That's right, yeah. We've been saving this spelt for a number of years, and it seems to be doing very well.
Well, this has been a field of grass and clover for 2 years to build fertility in the soil, and we fed the sheep on it. Now Andrew's beginning to cultivate it, ready to carry a cereal crop. And John's mowing some clover because it's growing too fast for the sheep to keep up with grazing it. Excitingly, we seem to have a fantastically huge amount of insects on our farm. And this is our chia seed crop, which isn't actually ready to harvest yet, but is looking gorgeous, flowing in the wind. So what have you come to collect?
Oilseed rape.
And where's it going to?
It's going to Northite and O'Meldrum,
Where's that?
northeast of Scotland.
Oh my God, how long will it take you to drive there?
11 hours,
And how many tons can you fit in the lorry?
28 ton.
What will they do with the oilseed rape?
I haven't got a clue. I think they make it into animal feed.
Bit of a shortage of lorry drivers right now,
Yes, I think so, yes.
Yeah. Oh, good luck. That's a bit tough under those trees, isn't it?
Oh, it's great fun, Alice. Just don't want to do it often.
And our new season lamb is ready to eat, which is delicious. And we've even had a writer's workshop on the farm, which was something very different, and we'll definitely be doing that again. But it's the 31st of August, and the machinery is sitting in the yard, not being able to do anything. It's not really raining, but it's constantly drizzling, and it's just too damp to do any combining. Anyway, can't worry about what you can't change. Let's hope for a sunny September. Look forward to seeing you then.